there are several factors that you can look at if you want to determine whether or not you need a retaining wall. Number one, if you have steep slopes, oftentimes you would want to use a retaining wall to control that slope. If there's erosion occurring on your property, you often will need a retaining wall to stop that erosion. Sometimes we need to use retaining walls in stormwater management. So if you, for example, built a new house and there are some steep corners on a walkout or something and you need to get the water to shed away from the house, you would need to add a retaining wall on the sides of your house to take care of that. Another sort of obvious need for a retaining wall would be if one collapsed or failed, or if it's in a failure mode, you need to replace it. So those would be some common examples as how you know you need a retaining wall. Another factor that you might consider in whether or not you need a retaining wall has more to do with aesthetics. A lot of times we come up with new landscape designs and the retaining walls are actually integral to that design and to the aesthetic of the property. So I think it's sometimes overlooked, but that's another important reason that you might want to have a retaining wall.